Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's just look at my physique this morning. You see my glutes are in, skin's thin, but I am looking flat in my check-in with my coach. There are veins everywhere though, so we are in shape. We've had to pull back on fat burners, cardio and up the food a bit just because weight's dropping fast and fatigue is very high, and that's going to be key to manage that now. Making meal one now, which is an egg white omelette with chicken. I love to separate my egg whites by hand. I just find they digest better and they taste a lot better than the ones you get out of the carton. Yep, I'm old school. Yep, it's a faff, but there you are. So meal one today went for a chicken egg white omelette with veg, spinach and onions, a little bit of sage now, and the addition of 40 grams of oats, which gives 25 grams of carbs. As you can see, I absolutely butchered my egg white omelette in terms of presentation. Still tasted fine, but you don't get any marks for how well you present your food in bodybuilding. It's funny because it's such a small bowl of oats for me, but it feels like such a huge jump up in food at this stage in prep. That being said, you'd think I'd be feeling fuller, but my appetite is absolutely rampant as soon as I have any carbs. But that's a good sign. It means my body is utilising everything. As always, I measure my salt, keep that consistent. Plenty of cinnamon on the oats. We love lots of cinnamon in prep. Supplements: fish oil, vitamin C, multivitamin, red rice yeast, and decaf coffee today to lay off the stims. Bit of a chilled one today, so I made myself a mocha ice cream to go in a creamy later. That's just decaf espresso from a cafetiere, chocolate whey isolate, xanthan gum, and it tastes absolutely great. I've also made some coffee flavoured cream of rice to go with it, because that's the addition of 25 grams of carbs to that meal. That's probably the best I could think to do, really, just being creative, trying to enjoy my food. Let's give the ice cream a good blend with the immersion blender, get it nice and smooth, get everything mixed in, and then get it in the freezer for later, ready to go in a creaming machine. Just making my coffee flavoured cream of rice, so that's the rest of the decaf coffee and cream of rice made on the hob, stirred so it's nice and thick, and I'll let that cool down for later. This is my pre-workout mix of cream of rice and oats, or cream of cement as I call it. It kind of tastes like a nice kind of rice pudding vibe you get, really, which is quite comforting, and I absolutely love rice pudding, so I really enjoy this. That'll go in the freezer and I'll have that cold pre-workout. You can see what I mean by the rice pudding-like texture. Of course, it's not complete without cinnamon. Cinnamon has literally gone on almost everything this prep, but if it was good enough for Jay Cutler, it's good enough for me. And of course, we'll put some salt onto it. No strong pre-workouts today, just a coffee from my Tasman machine, one of these, Americano Grande. As I said earlier, I'm trying to keep the caffeine nice and low, so get a good night's sleep and get on the recovery train. So let's see. First time. If only you could do scratch and sniff videos. Smells amazing. Right, so pre-workout coffee time. 160 cooked chicken, cream of cement covered in cinnamon. And I'm going to sit down and watch a bit of Big Paul's content, Paul Barnett, who is my coach. Now he's doing an interesting series. He's got a couple of clients on where he's talking through how their prep's going with them, which I would have loved to have done if I'd have got the opportunity. He's an absolutely excellent coach, and he's got some really good results for people. So it's well worth watching his channel. He's on there as Anabolic Bodybuilding. And it's just fascinating to see how his other clients are getting on during their prep. So I'm enjoying watching this, have my pre-workout meal, and I'm going to get ready to hit the gym.
It's the thing, like, and I know this sometimes can be a mind fuck with people, but like if I see the weight progressing down and you're improving from week to week, why do more cardio or why cut the food more?
Voiceover for today's push workout started with cable crossovers. I normally like to start with fly movement because I find this isolates the pecs, and when it comes to my heavier pressing movements, I get a better mind to muscle connection with the pecs. I found this, and doing decline bench presses really brought my chest up, which was lacking thickness this time last year. In this session there's no actual decline bench pressing movements though. Yep, my face says it all here. Next exercise, Smith machine incline press. I get a great mind to muscle connection here. I have lightened the weight by a fair bit being this stage of prep. I think I'm on about a plate and a half per side during the set. Still push the set hard, still got the intensity. I think off season I was up to 2.5, 2 3/4 plates a side peak off season. Next exercise, machine chest press. Again, great mind to muscle connection here, and I'm just thinking about keeping some intensity in my workouts and reducing the risk of injury. On to shoulder exercises. I've got some side lateral raises with dumbbells. Yeah, I'm waiting for form police on this, but I feel it in my side delts great, and I've got decent side delts. I run the rack on these, so I think I started with 18 kilograms, went down to 12, and then maybe 8. Took each set to basically failure with partials towards the end. I also did some rear cable flies, which I forgot to record. On to triceps now, so we've got a rope push down. This was my final set, which will turn into a bit of a filthy drop set. Obviously been fueled by halo testing and excitement of competing in 9 days. So this was a nice, intense one. Again, arms to try and go, good slow tempo, just keep the tension on the triceps. Looks like I also forgot to record my D-handle pull downs that I do for triceps, with 4 sets of those, and I also did 1 single drop set on the assisted dip. Really focused on just squeezing the chest and the triceps on that. That's a really nice finisher. I'd like to say I got a pump, but I'm just not getting a pump being this stage in prep and being this depleted. But still getting it done. Come on. So that's push workout done. Let's show you how we're looking. My leg's looking quite dry. Now you've lost weight with all the bands on your boxes are hanging off you like this. Right, this is the end of my posing practice. After my posing practice, to do a small amount of cardio to finish off my daily cardio, and then I moved on to some foam rolling and stretches. Foam rolling has really helped the water retention in my legs and the fatigue I've had from doing the amount of cardio I've had to do to get myself into shape. Now, when the clip comes around, you'll see that I'm laying flat on my stomach doing some stretching. I have something called posing practice. Some more cardio, rest of my left knee, basically my left quad is short. What I've been doing is focusing on foam rolling, which is giving me a nasty lump. This has really helped the fatigue in my legs, and I do get quite a lot of water. My physio showed me this stretching, and it's helped greatly. Pretty much healed up, and I've got the same flexibility in both legs now, and also helps with the fatigue I get in my legs being prep. After I've done this, I like to just elevate them for 5 minutes. Here, this is my this again helps. 5 bottles of water, it's all ready to go. I've got rice cakes, honey, jam, there'll be some peanut butters going there as well, squares bars, energy drinks, I need tonic water in case I cramp up, and the best jelly babies ever, which are Marks and Spencer's ones, trust me. Anyone think I'm excited to compete? I feel like a woman that's about to give birth with her maternity bag waiting to go. Post-workout meal, nice big bowl. We've got cream of rice with egg whites stirred in, so that's 50 gram of protein, 75 gram of carbs, normally only 50 gram of carbs, but we're on the extra little bit of food today. Of course, no meal's complete without it being absolutely smothered in cinnamon. That's what we do on prep. Cinnamon, and of course, we have our measured out salt. Also, 1 fish oil cap and vitamin C with this meal. Latte spoon time. As always, eating with latte spoon, smothered in cinnamon. Felt like that was a really good workout considering how I'm feeling. Still enjoying my training, absolutely love training, so yeah, it's nice to still feel like your workouts are productive. And it's kind of strange because the prep up until I'd say maybe the last week I've been getting stronger in the gym, like performance has been going up, and yeah, it's just shocked me because I thought it would have dropped much sooner. You probably noticed I've got my blue light blockers on. It's not that late, it's mid-afternoon, but I really want a nap when I've had this meal before Robin gets home. I'm trying to recover from this little bit of fatigue I'm in, so I'm going to try and get a nap, try and wind down early, a little bit of Simpsons on the telly, and fingers crossed. Just sitting down for meal 4. Hello again, Robin.
Hello. I'm not sitting down for meal 4 though.
Yeah, Robin's sitting down for dinner, like normal people call
normal
it
dinner for me.
Robin's lucky because she's got probably what is one of my favourite meals I have in the off season, which is...
It is a bit of rice, a bit of beef, of course. I love my mince. It's got a little bit of stock in it, and it's got a bit of peppers and spinach and a little drizzle of olive oil, and it's obviously seasonings, you know, you can't forget seasonings. And I love it, it's so nice. And of course, Dwayne prepared it for me whilst I was at work, which is very nice.
So I've been off work. I do actually work, I am a roofer. I'm not a full-time bodybuilder or YouTuber, unfortunately.
As much as he wishes he were.
As much as I wish I am, as much as I like to pretend I am, I'm not. So yeah, that's one of my favourite off-season meals, and it's a great way if you're struggling to just get lean meat and rice in, because you can just simmer all the ingredients in the stock, and it's kind of like a stew, isn't it, almost, do you say?
Yeah, exactly.
And a drizzle of olive oil, that gives you healthy fats, and it's a really balanced meal, and you can just adjust it to your particular macros. I'm quite fortunate with Paul, my coach. He just gives me direct macros. He doesn't give me a meal plan, he just adjusts the macros, so I can pick and choose what carbohydrate sources I want. I'm allowed carbs, fat sources and protein sources. So
yeah, exactly.
I've got some cream of rice which I've made savoury, green vegetables and chicken tonight. And we're just going to sit down and watch the 4th Harry Potter in our mind together.
Well, we watched half of it yesterday. Now we're watching the other half. We got interrupted by a friend last night, so...
You'll see.
How rude of her.
You'll see Chloe on the channel at some point. We're like Charlie's Angels, the 3 of us. But she does talk like Robin does, and...
What are you saying?
It's hard to get rid of both of you.
But anyway, yes, we're going to sit and watch the last bit of Harry Potter.
And eat.
Part 4.
Before this gets cold. I'm privileged, guys. She's letting me help her put the washing up. She's quite particular normally, so I don't get this kind of privilege.
I'm very particular. But that's why I've told him don't touch the underwear and the socks.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to fold them. And for good reason.
Fold them, put them on
So,
here, you know.
I try and be helpful. I'm not, you know. But I did have the task of switching the washing machine on today.
Yes, you
which
did.
I thought to myself after my last video, I'm going to do later on so it doesn't interrupt my recording, which was a smart move. But it was late in the afternoon, I was laying down for a nap, I was just dozing off, and I thought to myself, the washing machine, so it's got to put on late, so hence we're now burdened with the task of hanging washing in the evening.
I mean, it's only 6:05, but still. I wanted to do it when I got in.
Yeah.
And I got in at 4:15.
But the thing is, I've got a good one here, she wants to do the washing for me.
Exactly. I enjoy it. I actually do enjoy laundry, I really do. I love it. It's like a satisfying kind of thing to do. And I know a lot of my friends will relate to that because they agree. The only thing is that you do run out of space to put stuff. That's the only thing. Especially when you've got drain stuff, which is about like a tent on me.
Oh, is that my gold shimmer?
Yes, it is your girl's one.
I'll wear that at the weekend. Tell me for the weekend, sir. Time for Ninja Creamy ice cream, as I do every evening. And of course the 25 grams of added carbs from the cream of rice I made earlier, coffee flavour. I like having the ice cream this time of night because it cools you down before bed. And time to chill for the rest of the evening.